Okay, picture this. It's probably happening, like right now in your kitchen. You've made this amazing pasta. Smells incredible. And you reach for that final touch, that salty, nutty sprinkle you put on basically everything. You're going for it, feeling pretty good about your cooking skills, maybe a bit smug even. But what if I told you that sprinkle, that thing you trust, is part of this huge, like, multi-billion-dollar trick that the cheese you think is authentic is maybe just a really, really good copy, an imposter. I got to admit, I totally fell for it. For years, I just assumed, Parmesan was just the American name for Parmigiano Reggiano. They sound similar. The packaging looks kind of the same. And honestly, who's got the time to decode cheese labels? But when you actually look into it, wow, it's like two different worlds. There's this huge divide. It's the real deal, the original from Italy with all the rules versus its, let's call it its shifty American cousin. So yeah, we're diving into that gap today. Okay, let's unpack this. How did a $2 billion industry get us thinking a quick sprinkle is the same as the real aged stuff?
Well, you absolutely have to start with the foundation, and that's just standards. The difference is massive. Authentic Parmigiano Reggiano, it operates under incredibly strict, specialized rules. It's got this protected status.
Protected designation of origin, right?
Exactly. Means it has to be made in a specific part of Italy, mostly around Parma. The rules are ancient, non-negotiable.
So it's not just a fancy label. It's tied to the place.
Yeah.
But why? Why can't you just, I don't know, move those Italian cows to Texas and make it there? What's the big deal?
Because the place defines the food. It starts with the cow's diet. It's fundamental. The cows, for the real stuff, eat a very specific kind of grass. It's not just any grass.
Okay.
And this grass is loaded with particular soil-based microbes from that region. Without that specific local diet, the whole biological process, it just doesn't start correctly inside the cow.
Right, this is where it gets wild. The cow isn't just eating grass for fuel. It's more like running this super complex internal microbe farm.
That's a great way to put it.
The bit about the cow not actually digesting the fiber itself, that blew my mind.
Precisely. The cow's rumen, one of its stomach chambers, is basically a giant fermentation tank. It eats that special grass primarily to feed the trillions of microbes living inside it.
Not for itself.
Not directly from the fiber, no. The cow itself can't break down cellulose. The microbes do. They eat the fiber. And it's the byproducts from that microbial digestion, the fatty acids, the proteins they create that actually nourish the cow.
Oh. So the milk quality,
Yeah.
it completely depends on how happy and well-fed those specific regional microbes are. Change the grass, change the microbes, change the milk.
You've got it. It's all connected. That whole microbial factory is key.
And that kind of meticulous natural process,
Yeah.
that's what gets lost when you look at the ingredients of the imitation stuff.
Totally lost. Let's compare the recipes. This is where it gets almost funny. The difference between, artisan tradition and industrial convenience.
Okay, lay it on us.
Mhm.
The authentic stuff.
Shockingly simple. Just 3 things. Natural things. 1, that special raw cow's milk from those cows in that specific region. 2, salt. 3, an enzyme, typically calf rennet, to make the milk turn into cheese curds. That's it.
3 ingredients, no weird chemicals, nothing you can't pronounce.
Exactly. It's pure. It means the quality has to come from the milk itself and the aging process. There's nowhere to hide imperfections.
Right. If the milk isn't perfect, the cheese won't be. Makes sense.
Yeah, they rely on quality ingredients and time, not chemical shortcuts. Now, flip over the package of the American stuff.
Here we go.
The list gets longer immediately. You start with pasteurized part skim milk. That's already different from raw whole milk. Then you've got cheese culture, salt, enzymes. Standard enough, I guess.
But wait for it.
And then the kicker, potassium sorbate added to protect flavor.
Ah, yes, potassium sorbate. Because nothing screams fresh, natural dairy like needing a chemical preservative to stop it from tasting weird.
It really is a stark contrast, isn't it?
It's comical. One side, 3 natural things designed to get better with age. The other side needs a chemical shield basically right out of the gate because the base isn't stable enough.
And that brings us straight to aging. Or, the lack of it. The authentic Parmigiano Reggiano, because it's made with raw milk and relies on those microbes, must be aged. It's the law.
Oh.
Minimum 12 months. But often you find 18, 24, even 36 months or more. Each stage brings out different, deeper flavors.
A year. Minimum. Think about that. That's a huge commitment. Storing all those giant cheese wheels, that costs money. Explains the price difference partly.
Absolutely. It's an investment in time and quality. The imitation.
Let me guess. No waiting required.
Bingo. No minimum aging requirement at all. It can go from vat to shaker pretty darn quickly.
So, okay, what's happening during that year-plus aging for the real stuff? It's not just collecting dust, right? Something biological is going on.
Oh, yeah. That slow aging is fermentation central. The microbes are still working hard. They're busy breaking down fats and proteins. But crucially, they're also consuming the leftover milk sugar, the lactose.
Oh, lactose. Okay.
They transform everything, creating those amazing, complex, nutty, umami flavors we love. And that process has this fantastic side effect.
Which is?
By the time it's fully aged, especially the longer-aged ones, those microbes have eaten virtually all the lactose.
No way. So the real stuff is basically lactose-free.
Pretty much. Very, very low lactose,
Yeah.
which makes it super friendly for people who are sensitive.
And great for keto folks, too, I bet.
Exactly. It just shows how a quality process can lead to these unexpected health perks beyond just taste.
Okay, this is where it pivots.
Right.
Because we started talking taste and standards, but now it feels like we're uncovering some kind of secret health food.
It kind of is. The biological value is just off the charts compared to the imitation.
Like what? Give me the highlights.
Okay, well, first, flavor-wise, it's packed with natural glutamate. That's what gives it that deep, savory, umami kick. But it's not synthetic MSG. It's totally natural from the protein breakdown.
Okay, natural flavor enhancer. What else?
Well, it's really good for your gut health, and it contains butyric acid, which is known to be beneficial for brain health.
Gut and brain. Nice combo.
And then there's this. The components in the aged cheese help your body produce glutathione.
Glutathione, isn't that like the master antioxidant
Especially
for the liver?
that's the one.
Yep.
Your body's main detoxifier. Supporting its production is huge for overall health.
Oh, okay.
Plus, it delivers massive amounts of calcium and phosphorus, and because it's fermented, they're super bioavailable. Your body can actually absorb and use them easily. Great for bones.
So gut, brain, liver support, bone building. That's already pretty impressive for a cheese. But you mentioned something else, right? The real showstopper.
Ah, yes. The nutrient that really sets it apart thanks to that grass diet and the aging.
The mineral traffic cop.
Exactly, vitamin K2. Authentic Parmigiano Reggiano has the highest concentration of vitamin K2 found in any cheese. And specifically, it's rich in the MK7 form, which is the most effective, most bioavailable version.
Okay, K2 and K7. Why is that so important? What does the traffic cop do?
Right. So we all know calcium is vital for bones, but it needs direction. Without enough K2, calcium doesn't always go where it's supposed to, meaning it can end up depositing in soft tissues like your arteries, causing calcification, or in your joints. Not good.
Yikes.
Vitamin K2 acts like that traffic cop. It grabs the calcium and says, nope, not here in the arteries, and directs it straight into your bones and teeth where it belongs.
So this cheese, born from special grass, fed to special microbes, aged for a year,
Yeah.
it literally helps protect your arteries while making your bones stronger.
That's the science. It's a remarkable synergy of nature and traditional processing.
That's way more than just flavor. That's functional.
So yeah, connecting it all, the difference isn't just taste or texture. It's this enormous gap in biological value. It really shows how much quality, how much work, both natural and human, goes into the real product versus the shortcut version. You're comparing like a nutritional powerhouse to just salty dust.
Yeah. What happens in that cow's specialized gut, plus a year of patient aging by microbes? It creates something the quick, preserved version can't even come close to imitating in terms of health benefits. Liver support, bone density, artery protection. So when you think about it, one is this delicious, aged biological machine doing all sorts of good things inside you. The other is, well, it's white, salty, and has potassium sorbate. Is saving a couple of bucks really worth missing out on nature's own traffic cop for your bones and arteries?
Yeah.
It's definitely something to chew on next time you're in the dairy aisle.